We are back with another episode of the Light the Torch podcast of the Big Banner Network. So, so today we're going to be recapping this 2024 recruiting class, man. We're going to give you guys some our point of view and our thoughts on the overall view of the class, man. And feel free to shoot it right back at us, man. We want to know your opinion on the class. And obviously, our opinions, our unanimous opinion, the rankings don't match. There's definitely some sleepers that we'll be going over, man. And I'm sure you guys feel the same way. So be sure to go ahead and drop your opinion on this class as well, man, as we give it to you. Before we even get going, man, it's Mamba Day. Yeah, I know I'm a Clipper fan, but Mamba is Mamba, all right? Mamba's go, and we will respect Mamba here on this show. That's how we get in, all right? So, happy Mamba Day to everybody. Anybody got thoughts? Words?
Fight on to all the Laker fans out there. It's gonna be it was nice to see his statue up there. It's kind of like a bittersweet, or sad at the same time, but joyful. He's not here, but Lakers are doing the right thing, honoring him, and they surprised us that they're gonna have 3 statues out there. So looking forward to the next unveiling of the next 2. Hopefully, pull off the victory tonight too. Well, we got the Lucky Chance team, the Nuggets. So
that's not important.
You guys ain't gonna pull it off.
We got the Mamba jerseys out tonight too, as well. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Shout out to Kobe. Sucks, sad he's gone, but he's just a legend.
Yeah, he's definitely the GOAT, and as a Nuggets fan, it sucked going against him, but you just knew he was going to win regardless, even when we had Carmelo. So, he's always going to be the GOAT to me. So,
yeah, so he's the GOAT for sure, in my opinion, at least for me. Grew up watching him, so Jordan's a lot of people's GOATs. I guess LeBron is some people's GOATs as well now.
No one has a mentality named after them like Kobe does. Like, there's no LeBron mentality. There's no Jordan mentality. It's Mamba mentality, okay? Everyone else talks about it. Like, he's like the ultimate competitor.
It's like
one
that.
Could argue that Jordan mentality and Kobe mentality one the same. But
no,
definitely no LeBron mentality.
Yeah. And his work ethic, and then just his drive to play under pain. It was just crazy, out of this world. So,
it's okay, LeBron. You can still come to our games, though. It's fine.
Hey, and then like Kobe said, F Paul Pierce and the Celtics.
Are you gonna be scored like that, man? Paul Pierce ain't do nothing to you, man.
I had to, man. I'm sorry.
Well, man, Inglewood product, man. Local guy.
All right. Hey, Kobe's more LA than Paul Pierce. Get the hell out of here with this damn wheelchair. And then you come back out.
He got drafted by the Celtics. He didn't have a choice in that, man. He grew up a Laker.
I know, but I'm saying, man, he gets picked up on a wheelchair, and then like 15 minutes later, he comes back out. Come on.
When you hear the real story about that?
Oh, yeah, I think you had to go poop or something like that,
right? For the record, that was me before the show, Ken. So that's why we didn't start on time. You can blame me. I was doing my Paul Pierce impersonation. So. All right. So, what we got up first? Like, Chan, what's up?
National Signing Day recap.
All right, go ahead and get this, man.
We're going to talk about all the players that signed and everyone. There wasn't really too much drama when it came to this, so it was kind of a pretty simple day for us. But yeah, this is everyone that has that signed yesterday. So Carlon Jones, Walter Matthews, Makai Sayana, Isaiah Rubens, Braylon Conley, Ratumana Bulabalavu, That's a tongue twister there. Hayden Treater. Is it Trader or Treater?
Trader.
All right. And Jaden Walker, who we did just flip. Also with Mono, we flipped him as well from Washington, and Jaden from Michigan State. So I guess that's pretty much kind of the more exciting things that kind of happened for us over this National Signing Day period. So yeah, I'm excited for a lot of them. There's definitely some hidden gems that we'll cover later, but yeah, like I'm glad it was very low maintenance for us this National Signing Day. We weren't afraid that we were going to lose some people, so it's definitely the only one that was kind of nerve-wracking, I guess you could say, is Isaiah Rubin, but there were some other things behind the curtains that was the issue that he wasn't an early signing, I think. But yeah, overall, like this is definitely going to be a great class for us. Looking at it overall, like if you're not excited for Cameron Fountain or Elijah Newby, I don't know what's going to get you excited for this class, because Jide Abasari is going to be great. Like Marcellus Williams, like there's some great players. Like Desmond Stevens reminds me of a Sua Cravens kind of player. So Marquise Gallegos, he's definitely going to, like, a lot of people are not talking about him, and they should be talking about him. So yeah, what do you guys think about this class?
I'll shoot first. The most glaring thing right now. Well, let me ask you guys: if we did not have this new defensive staff, do we flip those two guys, and Walker and exactly? So what that means, in the short time that they've been here, they were able to flip two players just like that. That means word is getting out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't even think we get Jones either, to be honest.
No, absolutely not.
I would say not only that, we don't get Jones, we don't get neither of the two. We just flip, and we probably lose players as well.
Yeah.
Yep. So
yeah, if we definitely kept Grinch, this would have been a disaster.
Right. So I look at this class, especially the defensive class, and I say, this is just the beginning. You know, you see where things are trending. You know what I mean? And we got a lot of sleepers, man, on this class. A lot of underrated guys, man. If you guys watch the film, guys, watch these guys' film. Don't worry about the rankings. I mean, obviously, we pulled up the rankings here, but I'm sorry, man, but these recruiting rankings sites are just off.
Yeah,
off, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot that goes into it, and a lot that doesn't always translate, man.
Isn't Mana now like 290 now? Isn't that what some people were saying? He's 245. Like, looking at this tape, he's definitely not 245.
Right.
Like, where are they getting this 245 from?
He actually confronted, I believe, is with USCJ.
285 or 290, right? Something like that.
Yeah, that's a big leap from 245 that they have right here to like he's 290 now. And then Carlon told us that he's 290.
Yeah, he told us that right here on the show, man. So we got some big bodies, man. That's for sure. That
with
as well.
I don't know if you guys heard with Mana, last 2 seasons, 42.5 sacks.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's obviously playing, lower competition in California, but I mean, stats are stats, right? That's pretty crazy to hear.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, he definitely has a huge motor on him, and he's huge. He had 99 tackles last year. And there 20 and a half of those were tackles for loss. And I think he had I forgot how many sacks, 19 sacks this year.
Mm-hmm.
So that's insane. And he had 25 sacks the year before that.
Yep.
With Mana, man, you look at it. Sorry, bro.
No, go ahead.
With Mana, man, you look at his body type, he can easily still put on another 20, 30.
Yeah.
So by the time when it's all said and done, man, he's going to be a big boy.
Yep. And then just kind of alluding back to the rankings, to all the fans out there that are worrying about rankings. Yeah, of course, we would love to have 5 stars, but just remember, not all 5 stars are truly 5 stars. And there's 3 stars that develop into, being elite players, 3 or 4 stars. And what matters the most is coaching and development. And that's what we have. We got a 5-star defensive staff at this point. So let's believe a lot of those 3 stars are going to become elite, and they're going to surprise people. And like, this is not a shot to I lost the name here, but number 0. We show him a lot of love. I can't think his name right now. Former 5-star. He just transferred.
K4, man. K4.
Yeah,
Who?
Corey Foreman.
Corey Foreman. There you go. Yeah, Corey Foreman, number 1 player coming out of his class, or at least very top 5 or something like that, from what I remember. He didn't have the coaching, so he didn't develop. So coaching is super important. So don't look at the rankings. A lot of these players are going to get developed, and they're gonna be successful here.
I blame a lot of Corey Foreman's lack of success on our coaches for that one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It was all coaching.
From
Put them in
Orlando.
the wrong spot. Didn't
Yeah.
develop them.
At
So,
all.
with that being said, Corey, I hope you kill it out there. You're like one of the few transfers that I'm actually rooting for when they transfer out of USC. This is not on you. This is on the coaching staff.
That's for sure.
Yeah, no, I just our defensive coach staff, like everything that's being said about Eric Henderson is just insane. Like recruits they've said they even already learned things from him just by talking to him. Like everyone's hearing like what they want. Like I know it's just what it's kind of coach speak to, but everything that they're saying about Eric Henderson is just insane. Like this is a person that you want to play for. This is a person that you know you're going to learn from. So
exactly, man. So I mean, obviously we haven't met the guy, but he just seems like when it comes to this game of football, man, it's just no nonsense, all work, which is exactly what you want and exactly the message that you want instilled in your players. You know what I'm saying?
I've had a brief text conversation with him on Twitter. So
well, like I said, get him on the show, man. Then we'll talk.
We gotta be able to get allowed to do that.
Yeah. But
he said he would. He said, never mind. I'm not.
Don't even tease that one yet. But yeah, we like I said, man, there's a lot to look forward to, man. I'm telling you, this is only the beginning as far as recruiting goes, man. You see the guys everywhere. Coach Henny is definitely using all his frequent flyer miles. So he's using that jet for sure, man. Every day he's somewhere new. So things are looking good for us, man. I haven't seen that in quite some time. When's the last time we've seen the whole staff, the whole defensive staff out recruiting this way,
And Lincoln Riley's recruiting defense.
Exactly.
So.
He's sticking to his word, man. He's proving it right now. So love to see it.
Yeah, I think this is what he needed. Maybe like as much as last season sucked, this is probably what we needed for the program, for Lincoln Riley to wake up and say, all right, I really need to get a good defensive staff here. Help me out a little bit.
Yeah. I have a new favorite talking head at this point. Greg McElroy is actually doing his homework and actually realize what's going on.
Yeah. Well, just like I said a couple of weeks ago, man, they all said it, right? All of them said it. If Lincoln Riley ever figures out the defense, if he ever did, he could be, he could be this, he could be that, right? All of them said it. All the national talking heads said it. But now that he's actually done it,
they don't want to talk about it. That's why I give Greg McElroy his props, because he actually talked about it and he's acknowledging the coaching hires that he's brought in. So at least someone finally acknowledged it.
Right. Yeah. G-Mac has always shown us love, man.
He does.
So he actually knows what he's talking about. You know what I mean?
Pat McAfee got Lincoln Riley to acknowledge his shortcomings when it came to the defensive side.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's like the first time anyone's ever been able to get him to talk about that.
Yeah. Yep. So, he handled it well, man. He he acknowledged that he was essentially lost in the sauce. As Jay would say. But, yeah, man, they're like somebody reached out to him and pulled him out. He's ready, man. I think Lincoln's ready, man. He's ready to show.
Mama Jen pulled him out of that.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Guys, you got thoughts on that? On the McPhee interview?
Yeah, I mean, he was spot on. And I know that the other guy, Matt, most of the stuff wasn't
Matt Berry.
Wasn't my cup of tea, but I mean, he was right about just in general, the California players with Trench, the O-line, D-line, especially the D-line, right? You're not going to see a lot of those in the Cali. So I understand where he's coming from, but at the same time, like, you could tell he wasn't doing his homework. So
yeah, I mean, that's been said for how long?
Yeah.
I just feel like he took the easy way out of there. That's
exactly.
Yeah.
He clearly did not look at the recruits that we're bringing in, and I had a huge rant in the comment sections about everything that he's done with the defensive line, and it's just like, if you're going to try to talk shit about USC, at least do your homework and make a good argument rather than just repeat everything that everyone else has been saying that just doesn't make sense.
Right. Let's see who else got out of this in the media.
What was
Josh,
that thing that you put it? Josh Pate or whatever, Pete, whatever the freak his name is.
Yeah, he decided to come at all of us Trojan fans over here, man.
And I get what he's saying when it comes to like coming into the Big Ten, sure, like, but what has Dan Lanning done? He's lost to the same team 3 years in a row. Or not 3 years, 3 games in a row. So sure, he can recruit and talk a lot of the smack or whatever and pump his team up, but when it comes to actually really doing something, what has he done?
Absolutely nothing. But they, they'll talk about Ryan Day in that sense, right? But they won't mention Dan Lanning in the same.
Yeah,
I mean, all the Oregon fans know what he's done. They throw up that sign every day.
At least Ryan Day made playoffs and won the Big Ten or whatever. It's just like
so. But yeah, man. It's exhausting, man. It's exhausting to see Oregon get all this offseason love, because it doesn't add up to anything. It never has. They win the offseason every year, don't they?
Yeah, because they have money that they're willing to bend the rules for. So
that's a whole other story. If they ever,
if the NCAA actually decides to do something, or like they've been they've been picking and choosing who they're doing it to.
Yep, since the beginning of time.
But whatever. Yeah. Did we want to bring up? Wait, Josh Payton. See, okay. I used to I'm not saying I'm off the bandwagon with JD, but I'm just saying that he's just kind of turned into one of I liked a lot of his stuff before he became with On3. Like he was actually talking some stuff, but with some backing behind him. But now he's on 3 and he's kind of repeating everything that everyone else is saying. Like he's not coming up with something original. He's not coming up with his own opinion itself. It's just like he's just saying the same thing that whatever ESPN guy is saying from the SEC network. Just the same shit over and over again. It's just like be original and come up with something more than just the defensive coaches or whatever. Like shut up.
Yep. And that's why you guys listen to us instead of these network guys who excuse me, have to, follow the lead of whoever they want to kiss up to. So
yeah.
We speak freely here. We have our own opinions, have our own sources, have our own show. So tap in with us, man. We got you. We got you covered. Trojan Blade got you covered. Tim Prangley, USCJ, Rock Boys,
LBC Trojan.
LBC, yep.
Yep. We're gonna give you the real what's going on over here at the Trojan, man.
Yeah, and we're not going to sugarcoat everything for USC too. We'll tell you like it is. Like if USC's doing shit, we'll tell you that they're doing shit.
Absolutely. We trust me. I know I have
Oh,
criticized
you went on a huge rant.
this season. He deserved every bit of it, man. But I can't say that I am proud of him. The way he's handled this offseason. It seems like he's learned his lesson, man. So
He's been watching our show.
yeah. Yeah. All right, let's move on. What we got?
So we got. We've kind of talked about it a little bit, but how do you think the 2024 class will do? I guess we could say we're going to compare it to maybe the previous classes that Lincoln Riley has done with us.
Okay. So as far as
this year or coming up, or like in general, like for throughout their time here at USC.
Like, how do you think the 2024 class is going to be remembered?
Right.
I'm gonna tell you right now, there'll be there's definitely some pros on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
Defense too, that's the obvious, but everyone considers this class, more of a defensive class. But there are some guys that will go pro out of this offensive class. And even some potential first rounders, in my opinion.
I personally think Carlon Jones is just based on like seeing his interviews, the way he handles himself, the mindset he has. I think he's gonna do extremely well, and line himself up to be a potential first rounder with Coach Henney in Newell. It seems like he's focused. He's willing to put in that work. Just kind of from what I'm hearing, he went from Bay City, that he wasn't being truly recruited, going out to these camps to prove himself. So I think he's going to play with a chip in his shoulder and definitely go out there and perform.
I agree with that.
Yeah. For me, I mean, I think this class is going to be remembered, due to the trenches. I mean, you just mentioned, right, Carlon Jones. I mean, we got Jide, we got Cameron Fountain, but I mean, even the offensive side, I mean, they're not highly ranked, but if you look at their tape, the O-line, they're maulers. They go after people. They're not finesse, O-linemen. So that's the thing where I think is going to be key for them.
Jason Zamandela is going to be a beast when he gets his bearings underneath him. Like, he's going to be one of the best centers in all of the nation because he's physical, he's strong, and he's still a little raw, but he's definitely going to be good.
Absolutely.
I agree. Absolutely.
Hayden Trader, yeah.
Yep, and those are the two I was mentioning, man. I think that both of them have first round potential, man. I think they both have first round potential. So we'll see, what happens on the development side and how it actually plays out. But I have faith in Henson that Henson can get him there.
I'm very interested to see how Lincoln Riley handles Joey Olsen and Walter Matthews.
Okay, in what sense? Like who, as far as
their role
going to be tight ends, or
their role, that like how they're going to be factored in offensively. Like, are they going to be since these are now his tight ends that he has recruited or whatever, like hopefully he starts putting them more into the offensive scheme. And now that Cliff Kingsbury is gone, now we can actually start running a real offense.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say McCree's right, or is one of his guys. So I mean, he was being used more than the prior tight ends, in my opinion.
Was he recruited by Lincoln?
I thought so. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm.
I think he was there before.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So, oh yeah, I'm thinking about Cade. So, but yeah, I mean, I think just those two, they're gonna be a pretty crazy duo combination. I mean, you could put one at obviously a tight end, put one in kind of the inside, and do some work.
And then Ken, you can put my forgot name counter to 2, but who's the tight end that's coming back from the mission? Can't think of his name right now.
Lions. Yeah.
Lions. There you go. He's coming back this year, right?
Yeah, he's coming back this year.
From what we know, yep.
So just like that, man, the tight end room is replenished, stocked up, may the best man win.
Yeah, Walker Lyons, Walter Matthews, Joey Olsen, and then we also had Cade Aldridge. we have to have a good, like a really good tight end out of any of those. All of them are probably going to be really good. It's been a while since we've had a very dominant tight end.
Right. Don't forget about Tabarachi too, man. I think
he had a good play in the Holiday Bowl.
Right.
Yeah. You know, who was a solid tight end for us that I remember his name is Dominic Byrd.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Easily.
That's more than solid, bro.
And Fred Davis, our only what is it called? What's that trophy for the tight ends?
Mackey?
John Mackey award, yeah. But Fred Davis is our only one that we had for that.
Yep. And Randall Telfair.
Randall Telford, he did pretty well in the pros for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. We had some guys, man. We had a good run with tight ends. But as far as Tabo, man, yeah. Tabo playing H-back, man. I'm interested to see how Lincoln's going to use him, man. I can see some him getting some carries as well.
I'm excited for Brian Jackson as well. Oh, Xavier Grimble?
Yes, Grimble too.
Yeah.
Yes, B Jack, man. 6 feet, 240 freshman. That's a big boy.
240 now?
240, man.
Oh my god, that's a like a cannonball coming out.
Yep. So
bulldozer. Because now we have Quentin Joyner, Brian Jackson,
Marion Peterson.
Yeah. We got a nice little stable.
Jaquavius Marks now, like Austin Jones. No, sorry, not Austin Jones anymore.
I was over here.
Like he came back.
No, I don't think there's that much eligibility now. What would it be 7th year?
Hey, someone has 9 years, so
yeah, I know, right? These days, but, yeah, man. So yeah, I mean, this freshman class, we definitely got some guys that were wildly slept on, and just like last year, you know, this staff, man, they did a great job of actually scouting, man. That's why I tell you guys, man, do not worry about the star rankings. They don't mean much anyway once you get to, actually set foot on campus. You know, so don't worry about star rankings. Pay attention to what you see on film. So with that being said, Bulavalau, the reason why I didn't mention him, as an immediate impact guy, because he played a lower level of high school ball. I mean, he was dominant. He was dominant as he should. You know what I mean? What you're going to see if you're going to play your lower level. But we have to see how that translates to, the Power 5 level, man. Once he gets some practice and I start hearing some things and, then we can see. But, I believe in his potential for sure, So we'll see how far the development goes. Anybody else got thoughts on that?
Nope. I'm just excited for everything that's coming in the 2024 class. This is definitely going to be a tone setter for our Big Ten tenure.
Yep. All right. Pushing forward. Yeah.
Moving on.
Yep.
All right, future classes expectations.
Guns.
Yeah. So I mean, ideally, right? We should be fighting for top 5 classes, at least top 10 classes. I mean, in particular for this class, I mean, I'm expecting at least 25 to 30 probably high school recruits. I mean, we're projected to leave around 22. That's just seniors with 1 year left. You got to factor in some juniors, right? Potentially like a Bear Alexander, for example, he could be leaving soon, right? So I think it's going to be a big class. We have a lot of targets out there. It has the potential to be a top 5 class, in my opinion. Just alone, roughly 20 to 30 targets just in the state of California, probably a little bit more than that. So, that narrative out there that we don't recruit Cali. I mean, we're probably gonna have a lot of Cali kids on this class, especially West Coast. You know, we have the trio O linemen from Nevada. We got Florida, Georgia, Louisiana. You know, all the D linemen out there, especially recently with them meeting Eric Henderson. So the big thing is just continuing to put the foot on the pedal and get these guys committed, because we're a little bit behind the curve, right, with the 25 class, but still have a lot of time. Still have till December, so about 10 months. So obviously a lot of time for them to flip some people, change kids' direction and whatnot. So I'm very, very excited for this 25 class and the potential.
Yep.
Well, we've already been making a lot of headway with the 2025 class. Like Chad Woodfork, he's definitely very interested in USC.
You talking about the edge?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was hoping that name didn't get brought up. So I mean, he's definitely interested, but he did get like a prediction to go to Texas. So I mean that's kind of right now. Yeah. So
But still,
even like a Pettingjohn, the linebacker from McKinney, right? He's recently got a crystal ball to Texas. So I mean, you're still gonna miss out on some of these kids, but even without those, we have big potential.
Right.
And I personally think Juju's going to stay with USC.
Yeah.
And let the kid enjoy his official visits. He's earned it. He's been in the spotlight for quite some time. So let the kid, enjoy the spotlight while he can, while he's in high school. Take those unofficials or official visits. And, you can't say, oh, he's 100% committed and then go to these officials, right? He's saying that he's committed 100% with USC for now, which, the way I take it is, he's committed to us unless something drastic changes with the coaching staff.
Right.
Which I don't foresee that being the case. I truly think he's going to lock it down fairly early and start building that 25 class as well.
I do think we need to prioritize Nasir Wyatt. Like I think we really need to get him. I've seen his tape. He looks like a dude.
He might, but if
everyone's saying he's going to Oregon.
Yeah, I'm saying if it's
it seemed like he wants the bag. No offense to the kid, but
surprise. But back to the Juju thing, real quick second. It's funny how these guys just don't even consider what Juju said out his own mouth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not just the part where he said he's fully committed to us, but did y'all forget his reasons why? I mean, there's no one else in the country that's going to give him that, you know what I mean, other than Lincoln Riley. So Kirby Smart definitely can't do it.
The only one that I think that could probably do that is probably Lane Kiffin.
No.
Yeah, but who is he?
He's the second best quarterback coach, I would say.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the resume. He doesn't have the resume as Lincoln Riley.
Ryan Day.
It doesn't. It's not even comparable.
I mean, Ryan Day. I know he's not that great of a head coach, but I mean, he offensive rookie of the year just now, right, with CJ Stroud. So
outside of him,
which is bullshit. That should have been Puka, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I'm not going.
Or Addison. I don't know. But
Addison, like he had a great season for his first year. But we have Jordan Kapler.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
right on time.
We're talking about Ryan Day. He's like, if he wants it back, he can come to Ohio State. Well, you guys have been throwing that bag around.
Yeah, let's ask Jordan. He's a Ohio State fan. Does Ryan Day compare to Lincoln Riley?
Do you think he'll make Will
of QB developing QBs?
Do you think he'll make Will Howard a first round pick?
That's the question.
What is Will Howard projected right now?
I have no clue.
Oh, that's too early for that.
We really need to know who needs a quarterback next year anyway, because right now, like, the quarterback class is just insane for this.
And
draft.
then Lincoln Riley just has the comeback player of the year as well with Baker Mayfield. So. more to his resume.
I don't like the guy that much, but props to him. I'm glad he's got out of his crappy ways with at Cleveland.
Yeah.
Ryan Day has a great scheme, but last year really took some shine off of him as a QB guy. Yeah. Jordan says, I think what he does with Howard will tell a lot, but as far as coaching up the guys he's recruited, I'd say he's better than Riley at that. Like,
what position are we talking about? What are we talking about? Not quarterback.
like
up there so everyone else can see.
I guess we could throw that up there, yeah.
Like you're Riley at that, huh?
Like,
yeah,
his best quarterback that he's had.
Well,
go ahead, sorry.
I know you guys. I kind of get what he's saying, right? I mean, Riley has been known for these transfer QBs, but I mean, Caleb, regardless of his transfer, he recruited him at Oklahoma. So
yeah,
I mean that's the thing, right? In my opinion, I think Day's only got C.J. Stroud, the only quarterbacks I think of what left, right? I mean, what's his face? Kyle McCord just left. So
yeah. Well, other quarterbacks have been put in the NFL that have been successful, really.
Yep. And you guys read about or heard about the story about Caleb that they were potentially not going to take him at Oklahoma, and he's like, "Well, coach, if you don't take me, I'll just come in as a walk-on."
Yeah. That's definitely like that. Just speaks to why someone would want to be developed by him. So
exactly. So stuff like that just makes you think Juju ain't going nowhere.
Oh,
you know. So,
thanks, Jeff, for our very first super sticker.
There you go. Right on, Jeff. Appreciate the love.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
All right. Let's keep it going.
Oh, is he frozen? He's frozen.
He's frozen.
He is frozen. Yep.
All right, so let's go ahead and talk about some. We've already kind of talked about it, but underrated recruits.
Yeah, you guys give me one offense, one defense.
One offense, one defense.
Yep. For this class, give me
one offense. Shit.
Guns, you go first on this one.
And we're just talking about high school, right?
Yeah, no, just not including the transfer class, just the high school class.
Come on.
Okay, yeah, I'll go defense first, real quick. I think Desmond Stevens is going to be very underrated. I think Mike Chan's honestly spot on with the Suva Cravens comparison. I mean, this guy can play inside, linebacker, maybe a little bit of safety. I'm very excited to see what he does in a Lynn scheme. For offense, I can go really a lot of directions. I'm gonna go with Brian Jackson though. I think this kid's gonna be a stud, especially in the Big Ten. We're gonna lean on the running game, so I'm excited to see him at Cardinal and Gold.
All right, I guess I'll go next before Blackie Chan steals my next one.
I think I already know who you're going to say for defense. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Marquise Gallegos.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna be a baller, and I think he's hungry. And I think he's gonna be a solid player for us. He's a ball hog. He'll lay it down when he needs to, and I think he's gonna be.
Pause.
All right, moving on to offense. I'm gonna go with Makai Saina.
Okay.
The O line.
Any reason why?
No, I mean he's got a good build. Like he's 6'4", 290.
Mauler.
Yep. So I think he's gonna just destroy people and do a few pancakes.
All right. All right, so for me, for defense, I'm going to go with Jaden Walker. Have you guys seen his tape?
Yeah,
Okay,
I like it, especially he fits perfect for the wheel
yeah,
position in my opinion.
people want to knock him just because of where he's from and that he's a converted wide receiver to linebacker, but the dude is fast. Like, have you seen some of the hits that he's laid down? Like, they are some insane hits. But I think he's definitely he kind of like the way he hits kind of reminds me of Taylor Mays. He just shoots out of a cannon and just like comes in with reckless abandonment, but he knows how to like form tackle too. So Jaden Walker, I'm excited actually for him. He's definitely very underrated. And then I'm going to go with my fellow Colorado player Hayden Trader. Like, the dude is massive, 6'6". He's weighing 300 now. He's definitely weighing 300 now. But like he definitely has the ability. Like, the reason why he's underrated is because he's from Colorado. But Cherry Creek, one of the best high schools when it comes to football in Colorado. So I have full faith that I think he will be a starter for us. Not year one, but year two. Definitely year two.
Yeah, I mean, definitely has the opportunity. I mean, depending on what type of tackle we get, hopefully, in the spring, he's gonna have a shot at that right side.
Before we move forward here, I kind of want to bring this up here. He he did not choose Ohio State over USC. Howard himself said he picked Ohio State over USC. We all know what happened, Jordan. Like, did you watch the USC Louisville game? Like, he was scared to go to USC because he wasn't going to. He thought he was going to have the starting position. He really did, but then yeah, Miller Moss kind of had something to say about that. So I don't think he chose them. I think he just ran away to Ohio State. But I hope he does somewhat decent, just not when he plays us. Let's see. Where is B Jones at? Is he frozen at the screen, or did he just cover up his stuff?
I'm a ghost, but I'm here. So my picks, man, I didn't get my picks.
You sound really far away.
How's that?
Yeah, there you go.
All right, sorry about that. But offense, man, I'm gonna say Hayden Trader. Hayden Trader is one of those guys I mentioned. I think who will be a first rounder, man. That guy's got it. He's got it, man. He's wildly underrated. But and on defense side, Guns mentioned Desmond Stevens. He, like you said, he reminds me a lot of Sua, and he fits this defense like a glove, man. He's going to be used. I'm telling you, he's going to be the star of this defense eventually, in my opinion, man. So just keep an eye out on those two.
I know we didn't mention him, but Elijah Newby, he finally got some, credit, right, with the top 10 from one. He fits perfect.
We all do that, though.
Right, definitely. But he fits perfect for Sam. I think what's great also about this class is all of the linebackers, they fit perfect. One's a Sam, one's a Mike, and one's a Will. Like, they could probably interchange, but I can definitely see what the coaches are looking at. So
yeah.
Yep.
And Jeff, really quick, I completely agree with what you're saying as well, that he's guaranteed that spot at Ohio State. He definitely deserves to be able to have that spot for his last year of eligibility, knowing that he can make an impact and maybe have a chance at a title. So I definitely get why he went there as well. He definitely was not. He had an uphill battle coming to USC. So he wasn't guaranteed. He may have been guaranteed if Miller Moss didn't perform the way he did, but he did. So he's like, yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah, Miller Moss is gonna kill it this year, in my opinion.
Ken over here with the 99-cent super sticker. Appreciate it.
Anybody got Wi-Fi for $1?
Maybe cricket does.
Is that 3G?
2G, maybe.
But I'll tell you this, Jordan, man. If y'all don't do nothing this year, with all that talent that y'all bought, it's gonna get ugly over there, man.
So, Jordan, like, if you guys lose to Michigan again this year, which would be a huge kind of a slap in the face because they've lost a lot of things, but if he loses to them, are you gonna wish for? Are you guys going to be calling for his head?
Pause.
That wasn't that bad.
See, saying that it wasn't that bad. It's just, it's saying that it did happen, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Jordan says he does agree. John Yo says Brandon Conley is underrated. He's fast. He's physical. Yeah, he just needs to gain some weight. He's kind of light.
Yep, that's another good pick, though. I'm good with that.
That's definitely a good one.
Hey, Jordan, if you guys don't do anything this year, at least beat Oregon. That's all I'm going to say.
Did they play Oregon this year?
I believe so.
Yeah, I'll definitely be cheering for you guys for that game.
Yeah. Like, I don't hate Ohio State. I don't hate them at all. Like, I have nothing against them.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah, I have nothing against. Yeah, we have nothing against them either. I don't think we have anything against any of the Big Ten schools out there.
No, I don't know.
Is this true, Jordan? Ohio State spent $13 million in NIL money on
that is the rumor, yeah.
Damn, that's insane.
That's a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if that's going to tip off the IRS to tell the NCAA to look at them.
I'm just saying, how do you spend $13 million in name, image, and likeness with no advertisements or to be seen?
Yeah.
Or is that $13 million in inducement?
Well, if Oregon can do it and not get caught, why not Ohio State? But we're just trying to make sure we don't get we're not in any legal issues like Texas A&M and Florida State and who else is the next one up? Tennessee,
Florida, I think too, right?
Florida, yeah, because of I think it was just
quarterback.
the one that went to Arizona State.
Yeah, that one. I don't know. I can't remember his name. So that's 3, Ken. It's all right.
All right. So I do have a question for you guys. Also, you guys in the chat. Who are you most excited about from the transfer class this year?
Ooh. I'm actually excited for let's see. I'm pretty excited for Isaiah Rakes.
Okay. 6'1", 327 pounds.
Woo.
Big body that we desperately need.
I know Bear is excited for that.
Right.
See, I could have went with the easy one, guys. I could have.
Who would you consider the easy one?
Kamari Ramsey. He's definitely going to be a huge impact for our secondary.
Right.
Yeah, I'd say Easton Arnold, the linebacker. That's what I'm excited about. We haven't had a linebacker that's been good in a while. It feels like so.
I'm excited about Hank Pepper, the long snapper.
No, like
Hey.
I think our last really great linebacker that was the most consistent one was probably Cam Smith.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yep. Well, I would say this about our linebackers, right? Obviously, there's going to be crazy competition. We got Gentry, we got Rajon, we got guys that we're stacked in the linebacker. Right, Mason. So that's what I was getting to, right? Let's be real about Mason Cobb. He didn't have the greatest year last year, but you can see the signs. You can see the flash in there.
Yeah.
Well, I would tell you, in that defense, no linebacker is going to have a good year. You know what I mean? I told you guys, man, it is nearly impossible to play linebacker in that defense when you got undersized D linemen in front of you getting thrown back 5 yards, all in your face. It's like, you got linemen getting a 2-for-1, man. They're all in your face.
Yeah.
As soon as the ball snapped, you know what I mean? You can't even make a read before you got to,
Yeah.
It was impossible
Honestly,
for a linebacker to succeed in Alex Grinch's defense. So I expect we'll see the real Mason Cobb this year.
Honestly, I would have been excited for Tackett Curtis. If he would have stayed, I would have been excited for him with Matt Entz as his linebackers coach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like that would have been a great what is it called, a match in heaven or something.
Yeah.
No, he decided to get reunited with Grinch. He probably knew Grinch was going to be there the whole time.
You know who I'm excited about though as well, that he's kind of gotten lost from last year's class, Sam Green.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think he's very underrated, and he's got the motor for it. He's got the mentality, playing with a chip on his shoulder. He's out there to try to prove himself. So those guys could be scary.
Like I don't get how we could hear so much about these players. Like we heard a lot about Braylon Shelby, we heard a lot about Sam Green, and then they just don't show up.
Well,
but we all know why they didn't show up. Is because of the coaching staff and their Grinch's.
Yeah, that too. But there are some locker room things that got to get cleaned up. Some things that definitely that Sam himself can handle. You know what I mean? Cleaning that up. So, yeah, I mean, young guy, you got to live, you got to learn. So, but I could tell with this staff, man, Sam's going to be a guy to look out for sure. And him not getting the time that he felt that he deserved and everything, that should put a chip on his shoulder, like Alex Grinch would say.
Yeah, but he definitely has a lot to compete against with Jade Abasari coming in, and Isaiah Rakes. Like, do you think they're gonna move Braylon Shelby and Sam Green around from where they were last year?
No, you mean like it's more inside?
Yeah.
No, I see them staying on the outside.
Yeah,
I thought Green would gain a little bit more weight and then be more on the inside. Didn't he lose a lot of weight to be on the edge?
Green, I don't believe so. Maybe are you referring to maybe Anthony Lucas?
Oh,
that's another guy.
Yeah.
Anthony Lucas definitely has a chance to break out this season.
Yeah, I think he has a great chance. Yeah,
we're really stacked, man. the more you get into this roster, man, you're like, wow, we're pretty stacked.
Yeah, I mean, if we want to get into kind of, I guess, any last holes, right? I mean, I think it's just the D line and inside D lineman. Just to have a good 2 to 3 deep. No offense to Stanley, I just don't want to see him out there. Yeah, just don't want to see him there in that opportunity.
Oh my God.
I would say offensive side, right tackle. I know there's conversations with the center as well. I'm okay right now with what we have, but something definitely to be looking into.
Transfer portal,
yeah, would be nice to have another upperclassman DB, just for depth purposes. But I mean, we're pretty solid for most spots. 2 deep, 3 deep. It's good to see.
Oh, there goes Roll.
Yep. Go back, but
Jordan says, if I transfer to USC, where would you rank me? I can play left and right tackle. Hey, we could use a right tackle.
Yeah, we need one.
I think Elijah Page is going to be our left tackle, right?
Yep.
But yeah. Hey, try out for right tackle. Go for
Yeah,
it.
right now it's a Mason Murphy, most likely.
Mason Murphy, yeah.
So, Guns, you said that you were okay at center.
I'm all right. Yeah, I'm okay with the options that we have. Right.
Really?
Let's see how they are. Yeah, I mean,
Who
I
do you
think
think
tackle is
has the
more
edge right
important than
now?
the center. I mean, I you would say I guess Jonah, right? Since that's what they're saying, he's going to be the center. So I mean,
Please
he's got the
don't.
edge.
Oh man, we really doing this again? Every time I just think of Toa Loeb and dumb, man. Every time it's giving nightmares, man. I
I
already
love that big man. Oh, shut up.
Yeah, I mean, I like our options. I mean, maybe I'm more optimistic than this spot, but like, I mean, Gino, Micah, the freshman Jason. Let's see what he's got. Let's see what all this potential is about.
Yep. No. Don't get me wrong. I
But
believe in Jason Zennemel's
right,
his ability, his ranking, all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, he's a true freshman. You know what I mean? That's not really ideal.
true, it's not ideal, but you do see some of these schools, right, that had true freshmen or redshirt freshmen, play. I mean, they're early, so
At center,
I mean, why can't we be the team to do that as well? Is basically what I'm trying to get at. So
is like I said, this is not ideal. Yep. But
I think he has a chance to earn it, though.
yeah. Hey, and if he earns it, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot that goes into playing the center position. You know what I mean? As far as making reads and everything, it's a lot. It's a big ask for a true freshman. But I have faith in Gino's ability and everything. But my only question is, him coming off an injury. So I would like to get another center, even if it's not a starter, just another option, another solid option at center, just in case. No.
So I guess my thing, right, is we technically have 4 centers if you count Jonah. So it's like, do we not trust these other guys? Do we not trust Micah? Do we not trust
That's clearly
Killian
why
O'Connor?
that's why they're talking about putting Jonah there when we should really be getting him ready to be a guard in the NFL.
Right, but I guess my thing is like you could potentially hurting them if you add another transfer in.
That's
if we do add a center in the upcoming transfer portal, it's got to be a one and done type of center.
Yeah,
so it's just 1 year of eligibility and that's it. Because if not, we might lose a few of the guys there.
Yeah, because the thing about when it comes to like the transfer portal, when it comes to offensive line and defensive line, or mainly offensive line, it's more of the chemistry that they need to build together. So I feel like doing that with high school is probably the best way when it comes to building like a consistent offensive line rather than just getting some one and done players.
Mm-hmm. So that's what I said. Like, if we do get a center out of the transfer portal, it either has to be a veteran guy who's one and done, like you said, or a guy who's not expecting to start but is coming in willing to compete. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's my thing. I do think that we should add one more center just for security.
So would you want center or tackle if you had to choose one?
If you had to choose,
center.
Yeah, I'll say center. I'm all right with our tackles right now.
So just to confirm, you guys are okay with Mason Murphy, Cooper Lovelace, Tobias Raymond. You guys are okay with them at one of the right tackles. Then Jonah Monheim at center, or even a Gino, or even a.
I forgot Jonah's moving back in. So yeah. Oof. Wow.
I mean, yeah.
Mason Murphy flashed last year. He had some flashes.
More at guard, in my opinion. Every time I saw him at tackle, he was getting blown by.
But see, that was at left tackle. Right tackle.
Tackle's tackle, right?
True. But I don't know.
Is Cooper still with us? I thought he graduated.
No, he's still on the roster. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all I remember. He can do the splits.
That's pretty much the highlight of his FC career at this point.
Yeah,
Uber, man.
everyone was going crazy for that. But yeah. All right. So what else do we have going on right now? What else do we have?
Just Super Bowl prediction. That's it. Yes.
Oh yeah, we can talk about the Super Bowl. I really don't know who I really want to win. If anything, I probably want San Fran to win because they have USC players on there.
Yep.
Huh?
I said, yep.
Yeah, and then also with Brock Purdy being Mr. Irrelevant. I like that story. So I like Pat Mahomes. So I have no problem with either one of them winning.
Who you got, Gunner?
Yeah, I'd like Chiefs to win. Not a huge fan of Brock Purdy for some reason. Just
really,
just not a fan. Maybe it's the whole Mr. Irrelevant thing, to be honest with you. But
why? That should make you like him more.
Nah, I'm not about it. I guess
It's the ultimate underdog story.
Yeah, but I just feel like any QB can go in that system and run what he's running, in my opinion. But maybe I'm just
of course, he's gonna like the irrelevant.
What's his name? Couldn't do it. Jimmy G couldn't do it. He couldn't get it.
I mean, he got to the Super Bowl. I mean,
the defense got him there.
I mean, you can make an argument this team got him. The defense got
Christian
him.
McCaffrey got him there.
I get it, but yeah, I like Chiefs, and I also think their defense is very underrated.
No, I don't think they're underrated. They're definitely like people are giving them praise because the defense for the Chiefs is the reason why they're in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but I just still think they're underrated. So yeah,
Guns, tell them the real reason why you're going for the Chiefs, man.
Why?
Guns is secretly a Swiftie.
Oh yeah, all about Taylor Swift. But yeah, no, not
Poster behind it. He's trying to hide that poster right there with the
right.
Man.
Like I blame Taylor Swift for why I didn't win my fantasy because she screwed up everything in the like everything was all about her, and Travis Kelce just wasn't getting all the plays for me. So,
and please don't Taylor Swift my Super Bowl. That's
oh no, it's already happened.
Man, just gosh, so annoying.
I was really hoping that we'd have Eminem versus Taylor Swift. That would be nice.
Yeah, and that's also why I don't want Niners. The Lions blew that game, right? I mean, we all can agree that the Lions should be facing the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, their coach decided to give Amon-Ra three targets in the second half.
Yeah, he definitely blew that one, man. But he definitely learned. Well, we don't know if he learned, but
he better learn.
It's in there for him to learn. That's for sure.
Jordan, I don't care for Taylor Swift at all. Like I like if she gave me her bathwater for free, hell no. If she flew me out there, like come on.
You gotta sell it, man. You sell it.
I'd flip that shit.
Put it for the NIL.
Hey, if you guys want to come to USC, I got you some Taylor Swift bathwater here.
That's a Raider fan.
Travis Kelce was also in it too.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Chill out.
As a Raider fan, I'm losing regardless. We got the fucking Chiefs or the Niners winning in our stadium.
Damn, you're right. I didn't even think about that.
And they're gonna win the Super Bowl in your guys'
stadium, in our new stadium.
Whoever the winner is, we celebrating all your house on your field.
That's a lot of L's right there for you guys.
That's a lot of L's.
Man.
Hey, but you know what they say? 2 negatives make a positive. So,
what's the positive?
We got Antonio Pierce, and it's going to change.
At least you could say a Super Bowl was won in your guys' stadium.
Oh, you're taking it too far, Blackie Chan.
Yes.
My bad. My bad.
Who's your team? I can't remember.
I don't have a pro team.
You don't have a pro team.
I just follow Trojans. And the fact that they were saying that
I guess
I do hate the Broncos. I hate
before we call it a day, put it in the chat. Maybe see who the chat thinks is gonna pull it off.
Oh yeah, we'll put a post about that. Let's see. Give me a second. I'll have has been blocked and reported. Damn. What? Why did I get reported now?
Hey, you know what would be nice if somehow? No, I'm never mind. I won't say this. I'm gonna come off like a complete asshole here. So never mind. I won't say it. I was just gonna say if it would be nice if we get to see Sam Darnold at quarterback.
Oh my god, yeah, that'd be great. If somehow if Brock Purdy got hurt like early on, like he did in the playoffs last year.
Early in the week, he was trending for some reason because people were like putting bets on him to win the MVP. Like I don't know, they thought Purdy would get hurt and then Sam Darnold would come in and win the game.
Did anybody get Purdy's thoughts on this?
Right, that'd be wild.
Yeah, and then breaking news: Lamar Jackson wins the MVP.
Shocker.
Yeah.
Well, he deserved it.
Oh, Jeff with $1.99 money. For
Hey, in that case, Jeff, I'm gonna just
Keep going.
Just throw a few out there.
Keep them flowing.
You ever in life thought you would get paid for F-bombs, man?
Right.
Couple more before you heard this.
Okay, see, WE, I don't get it either. I hate the Cowboys too. I hate Cowboy fans. Cowboy fans are the most obnoxious thing next to they're the Oregon Ducks of the NFL. Like they are so obnoxious.
At least they've won something, but yeah, it's been quite some time.
It has been quite some time. But yeah, but I don't know. I just can't stand him. Like one of my buddies who keeps saying that he's going to join our podcast to trash us is a huge Cowboys fan. So
and Anthony James, you're damn right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's see what our poll is like right now. So 5 votes right now. 40% say the Chiefs, 60% say the Niners. See, like now it's 50-50, but you can't count Pat Mahomes out of any game at this point. He's the modern day Brady at this point. Like you can't. He did something that he came back with 13 seconds left in the whole game, and he came back to take it into overtime. Like you're not safe with you thought maybe having 30 seconds left in the game, it was pretty much over. Now it's not even close. Like you can get into field goal position in 10 seconds. Let's see what else the chat is saying. Oh, the Chiefs have just pulled ahead now. 62% say the Chiefs.
I mean, if I had to put money on it, I think the Chiefs pull it off.
Jeff says, I want the Niners because they play a true fullback. Yeah, Juszczyk. I like Juszczyk. Let's see. CMC is having a career with a true fullback. Yeah, Christian McCaffrey, I have nightmares of that dude because he destroyed us in that Pac-12 championship and the game before that too. But he had a legit chance at he should have had a legit chance at winning the Heisman. Who was he going against that year? I can't recall who.
I remember.
Maybe Lamar Jackson at the time.
Who?
Christian McCaffrey.
No, McCaffrey was a while back ago. I don't think it was Lamar.
You don't think so?
No, I think it's been a while. McCaffrey played when
Sam Darnold.
No, was it? Can't remember when was it. I feel like McCaffrey's been in the league for a while now.
Christian McCaffrey signed on SC hat with his 300 something yards.
Oh,
Damn.
yeah. Oh, he earned that. I can't even get mad at him for that. He did it. But Anthony James, never bring up that video again. Thank you very much. Yeah, moving on.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that.
Ruined my timeline the other day, but anyway.
Do we got anything else, guys?
Nope, I think that's gonna do it for us tonight. We continue. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on so you're not like
Slap Happy.
He
Slap
didn't
Happy
make it to
was
the show today.
he was at the Voice of College Football's chat when I was in there. After that, I was like, oh, you really made it to theirs on time, but didn't make it to ours.
Yeah, that's a guy. I'll step up again. But
Right on, fellas.
yep, that's gonna do it for us, man. Make sure you guys tune into the next one. And we're out of here.
Right on.